Good morning. Welcome to the Mayor's Weekly. We're pleased to be back with you after a 4th of July pause. And as promised, probably a little over a year ago, we'd keep you updated on projects around the city. And probably the most visible project today is our new City Hall. And getting many questions, which I'm pleased about. Good questions on when City Hall will wrap up. And of course, progress on that project has really escalated and much closer than it has been. And our person on the ground is Billy Wade. And I asked Billy to join me this morning and just give you a general update of where we're at, what's been worked on, and what he sees. And we've got a pretty firm estimate of the completion time from the architect. I think it may come a little quicker than that, but we'll have to see. But Billy, pleased to have you with us. And
I appreciate it.
Just a general overview. I know I was there at a distance. I didn't go on the construction site, but it appeared what I saw was offloading of maybe some heating and air conditioning components or something. I don't know, or computer components.
It's all the units that are going into the system, to the
HVAC system.
Everything on it. They've already cut up probably half of them. They'll be connecting them today to the vents inside.
Right.
We will be starting Monday to remove the remaining concrete around.
And we talk about remaining concrete.
Everything on side by the bank
was there in the form of walkways and stuff.
That's it.
And in the building's previous life.
We'll be taking everything out so they can start coming on the side, on the bank side, on 2nd Avenue. Everything around front's been taken out. All the sidewalks completed. They're now be putting the guardrails up and landscaping the front. Just left a while ago, all the sheetrock is hung.
All the sheetrock's in?
All the sheetrock is up, and they're mudding it up. That'll be completed. So, they're moving along at a good pace right now. Probably around the fall is when we're hoping to have this completion. But we're making some great progress right now. It's really coming along.
Well, Billy, I know in the council chambers we have an exposed ceiling, the original wood that was in that building. Now, as floor covering, is any of the original wood that building preserved as floor covering, or is it all of them? It is?
All the council chamber at the top is the original wood.
The original
Part
wood.
of the council chamber, the original curtain that was put up back in probably 53, it will be exposed. We've kept it. It'll be.
And what's that? Was it closed in put in 53?
It was the curtain that was at the council chamber.
Okay.
We've kept it put up, and it'll go back up. Some of the original wood at the bottom have been kept.
Now, Billy, we've seen architectural renderings, the platform stage, whatever you prefer to call it, where the council members will sit at meetings behind them. Will any of that rock be exposed?
Yes.
It will be, won't it?
It will be. The rock on the far around the window on the west and east side will all be exposed, and part of the rock behind the council chamber will be exposed.
Okay.
But most of it, like in the office section, has been covered. It's sheetrocked up. But they're trying to keep as much rock exposed as possible.
Billy, on the east side of the building, you see major metal structures, whatever. I know that has to do with elevators, is that right? How's that coming?
That's coming good. In fact, they're coming today to finish up the welding on it. They'll put the steps, which are setting outside. You'll have a staircase beside the elevators to go up and down. But it's starting to make some progress on it. They're finishing up now on getting the components in for the elevator. But they should be back to work today.
And we know there's going to be some additional space in the lower level. Has any work been done there yet?
It's all sheetrock up. They're
So,
mudding it up. Go next stage will be they're putting the finishing the doors on it. Next will be paint,
on the lower level,
lower level. You
what
got
does
a
that
break-
look like? Because, you know, we don't, contractors, and rightfully so, because of liability issues from folks on the construction side. So I respect into that, and I look from a distance at, but how does that look?
Hey, it's looking great. You've got 4 individual rooms with separate bathrooms, separate entranceways to all 4 of these rooms that can be rented out. You have an IT room at the bottom for computer
The
type
IT room with there?
You've also got the break room for anybody, for the workers.
Yeah.
City Hall. You've got like a maintenance room downstairs, but yes, they're all sheetrock. They're all finished. They're finishing up the doors today on them.
Well, Billy, one of the things that's being worked on now, and I have no reason to believe that we will not be successful in our pursuit of a grant that is going to provide additional sidewalk areas in the general area and a pedestrian bridge across the creek. Once we get in the building, then we move just to the east where the little yellow building's at, make a decision about the future of that building, and then prepare for parking, additional parking on that flat piece of land. The city owns all of that land on the side of the creek from 17th Street, is that right?
That's right.
17th down to our fire department, because it joins our fire
And
department.
we've already got the rock established and cut there, ready. So once they get everything, we get everything taken from the front, and we can move the workers around to the front part. We'll start removing all the back cuts and move all the underbrush, all the growth by the creek, and it will basically be just like they did around middle school. They go in there and they cut these rocks up natural, and they'll build the pedestrian bridge probably right behind where the fire department is. It'll be coming across, and you're right, whatever the decision the city makes with the building for parking,
Yeah.
but it will be leveled up, and you'll have 2 different walkways to come across. You'll either have by the bridge or go by the road.
It's really going to be pretty to
it's gonna be beautiful.
Pedestrian bridge, walk across that. You know, there's been, I think, Main Street has some things set aside, money, and plans for doing some work in that creek in the way of beautification. So it's really going to be a great add to the city.
Well, I tell you, if you've not had a chance to go by, you need to ride by and just take a look, because you also see the equipment that the mayor has come in and supplied this city and made possible for us to get. That the city's able to go in there and do a lot of the work it's saving for all of us. Because if not, and we had to contract all this out, it would be a major price to do what we're able to do today. So I encourage everybody to come by and take a look.
Billy, I'm excited about that building for many reasons. Number one is it's going to represent Jasper well. It's going to serve the citizens well. The building we're operating in right now, if it hadn't, it's about to roll up on being 100 years old. So I don't think the city has been too aggressive on spending money on City Hall if you hadn't built one ever.
Oh, that's true.
But the first new City Hall in 100 years, I think that's okay.
I think we're doing good.
Yeah, good. But you'll see Billy several times in the coming months, because we want you to have current information about where we're at, and we can't wait for the day that the doors will swing open and people can come see the facility. And I think it'll meet with your approval in every respect. It's going to be a beautiful facility, and as I said, represent the city well, serve the people well, and that's our mission.
It is.
So glad to have you with us today, and we'll look forward to being with you next week.